Hey guys, welcome back to the 1000 subscriber battles. It's GeneralSecura here, and I've got a new buddy here to help me out with narrating.
Hello everyone, I am Sam and I will aid in narrating today.
That's right, Sam, so go ahead and tell everyone who our opponent is.
The general is battling Fliggin.
Fliggin? Who the hell's Fliggin? You pronounce it Flygon, you dumbass.
No you.
Anyway, let's get back to the battle. I lead with Sneasel and he led with Aggron, but switched out to Pelipper because he saw the low kick coming. Which I can't really blame him, and Pelipper immediately heals up all the damage with leftovers. Because Sneasel's that weak. Yeah, this NFE team was kind of problematic. Because I didn't know who to pit it against, so I decided why the hell not pit it against Flygon, because he always uses crazy original stuff. So I might even stand a chance against that.
You never stand a chance against anyone.
Oh, will you just shut it already? Here, Kadabra's doing a pretty good job against his Pelipper, which is called Coconut for some reason. I don't see the resemblance. Pelipper goes for Brine. Doesn't really do all that much against Kadabra. And Pelipper heals up a little bit, and then he decides to switch it out.
He knows your every move. You're that predictable.
Shut it. Anyway, he brings out his Flareon, which is named Doug.
It's Isomerio 13.
Yeah, probably, and I get a critical hit on Flareon, which is very nice. But it still survives, so that's a pretty bulky Flareon. And then he uses Protect. I was like, yeah, whatever. Because Kadabra is probably faster, and he might just kill it in the next turn.
Not without a critical, and you never get those when you want to.
How right you are, Sam, how right you are. Anyway, Flareon survives and uses Wish again. Like, but it's pretty damn obvious that he's gonna use Protect now, so he can make use of that to switch out Kadabra and bring in Poliwhirl. Because my Poliwhirl has Epic Strategery, and see, he used Protect. My prediction skills are still present. So Flareon heals up a bit more. And then he decides to switch it out. And this here was another pretty crucial moment in the battle. He brings in his Breloom. And my Hypnosis misses. If it hadn't missed, Breloom wouldn't have had a chance to activate its Toxic Orb, so it would have died easier. So I switch out Poliwhirl because Poliwhirl's like the strongest member on this team. Bring in Yanma because he resists both grass and fighting. And Breloom goes for Substitute. So yeah, I'm not really liking where this is going. So I'll just go for Air Slash now. Which is bound to rip through that Substitute like a knife through butter. Which it does. Substitute goes down. Very nice, very nice. And his Stun Spore misses. Yes, he's that original because he uses a Stun Spore Breloom rather than a Spore Breloom. But still, the poison heal's pretty damn lame. Real men use Effect Spore Brelooms. So he switches in his Aggron again. And I go for Air Slash again. Does nothing at all. Pretty damn pathetic, really. So I go for the Hypnosis because Yanma can't do anything else to Aggron. So Aggron falls asleep. And I can get Yanma out of there safely. So in comes Magneton because I'd hoped to like use Magnet Pull, but he decides to switch it out. Which is a bummer. Brings in Flareon. Yeah, that's a really great Magneton matchup, especially because we've seen how bulky that thing is. So Magneton is not going to be able to do anything. So I switch it out, bring in Cranidos. For some reason. And he goes for Wish again. So this Flareon's getting on my nerves now. And yeah, I'm not going to be doing any of that Sam stuff anymore. I'll keep him for my LPs. Yeah, he's gonna play a crucial part in the Metroid Fusion LP. Anyway, he brings out his clay doll and I use rock polish on the switch. And I decide to go for fire punch because that's the best I can do. Wow, that's a disappointment. Can Cranidos learn Aqua Tail or something? Maybe that would be helpful. And Claydol starts calm minding. So yeah. At this point I'm just like praying for a critical or burn hacks. Either one will do. But unfortunately I'm not getting any so far, and Claydol goes for Psychic, which pretty much brings Cranidos down to its focus sash, which is not good. Go for Fire Punch again. Well, I'm starting to wear it down, like 2 more hits are gonna take it out. And he Calm Minds again. So yeah, pretty much any of my special attackers are not going to be able to do anything. Like Magneton and Yanma are out of the question. And Kadabra. Or was Kadabra dead already? And then he goes for Rest, and I was like, no, why? I almost had it, and then he has a freaking Lumberry on him as well. And then Cranidos goes for another Fire Punch. You have to start all over again. God damn it, Flygon. You're an awesome guy, but you can be such a douchebag sometimes. And Claydol goes for Recycle, so he gets his Lumberry back, so he can use Rest again. And I'm like, why the hell didn't I think of that? I actually was planning on using that strategy, but for my Munchlax instead. Yes, I'm trying to EV train a Munchlax, but I haven't really gotten around to it because I hate EV training in special defense, because there's like no good place to do that. Like all other stats have good places to EV train, but special defense doesn't have any. And he brings in his Pelipper again. I kind of forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was using Sneasel. So Sneasel goes for Bite, because it does not get Night Slash for some really weird reason, and Bite has. So you pretty much have to decide between Bite and Feint Attack, and Bite has that flinching chance, so I go for Bite instead. And then I go for Ice Punch because that's stronger, but not by much. Gets up the Substitute again. So I be screwed now. Yeah. So I go for Ice Punch again because that's all I can do at this point. And I do break the sub, so that's nice at least. And he gets off the roost. It's like, oh man, give me a break here. So I get Sneasel out of there. Bring in Poliwhirl because this appeared to be a good moment to start setting up, but he uses Toxic, and I was like, no, if there's one thing Poliwhirl hates, it's that. Oh man, I'm not doing so well right now. Maybe I should slap a Lumberry on Poliwhirl. So yeah, I decide what the hell. I mean, I can't use Hypnosis again because his Aggron is still asleep. And breaking Sleep Claws is bad. You guys would hate me if I did that, so I'm not going to. And he starts subbing up, and now we can just keep on using Substitute until Poliwhirl is dead. So I really screwed myself over good this time. Yep, I messed up good. Should have switched to Magneton here, because all he has that can do anything to Magneton is Brine, and that's not gonna do much. But I was being stupid. So yeah, Poliwhirl is going to die soon. I really ought to give it a Lumberry. Or did I say that already? I'm starting to lose my mind here. It's not good. And then he decides to roost because he knows Poliwhirl's gonna die anyway. It's like, rage. I wish I had one of those little squeaking balls you can squeeze to ease your stress and stuff like that. Oh man, how I would need one of those. So I bring out Magneton now. He switches out, brings in Breloom, should have seen that coming. And I went for a Thunderbolt. Like, if I went for Hidden Power, I might have knocked it out, or at least 2-hit KO'd it, because Magneton has Hidden Power Fire. So I switched it out because, well, just because. Bring in Kadabra. And then he goes for Stun Spore. Yay, now Kadabra's useless as well. Because, like, the only thing he'll be outspeeding now are freaking Shuckles. So he switches Breloom out again. And he brings in Flareon. So Kadabra goes for another Psychic. And I don't get a critical, I don't get a special defense drop. Just give me a freaking break here, game. Flareon goes for Wish again. It's like, what the hell kind of a Flareon is this? I mean, all we've seen are, okay, Curse, so it might be a cursing Flareon. I know cursing Umbreons are pretty common. And I've seen some curse Vaporeons, but never a curse Flareon. And I still get no luck. And the Wish completely heals him again. So I'm not doing so good. And now he goes for Protect again. So yeah. I'm really desperate for a critical at this point because I'm not going to be able to take it out without a critical. And then he goes for Last Resort, so it's that kind of a Flareon. Quite original moveset, I've never seen one before. Way to go at thinking that up, but it's a son of a bitch for not going down so easily. So out comes my Yanma again. Because, yeah, I don't really know why. I wasn't really keeping my head, keeping a clear head when I was battling him. Like, I made one mistake after the other. But anyway, Yanma gets down to its Focus Sash, and I figured that using Reversal might be my only chance here. And it does more damage than Air Slash did, that's for sure, but then he gets off another Last Resort and Yanma dies. So yeah, what the hell am I gonna do about this Flareon? I mean, Poliwhirl's down. He would have surely been helpful. And I think Cranidos was down as well. So pretty much all I have left now is Magneton. And he switches out his Flareon for some weird reason. Brings in Breloom. Yay. Figured that, and I go for the Signal Beam instead. Still don't know why I didn't go for Hidden Power. And I finally get the critical I've been waiting for, and it just still doesn't die, and then he gets off a Leech Seed. So yeah. The Breloom gets health from the Leech Seed and Poison Heal. And then he decides to switch it out again. Don't know. Yeah, brings in Flareon again. And I'm still locked into Signal Beam. Doesn't really do much. And at this point, Dread Cooler was already waiting for our battle, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to win this anymore, so I'll just give in. Told Flygon on Skype. So yeah, give in. Good game, Flygon. You show again why you kick so much ass. Stay tuned to my channel for more battles. See you guys later. Bye bye.